Is the FIFINE K688T podcast mic the best podcast mic under $100? Let's get this unboxed and find out. All right, let's see what all comes in the box. All right, so we've got the mic and the little boom extension arm that you can attach to your desk. All right, so here's the mic itself. It's got a little foam gray cover on the top with the shock mount that's going to help reduce noise by holding that mic, up and away, kind of suspending it. And then here we have our boom arm stand. So let's get this put together. All right, so now I have it on the boom arm on my desk, boomed in, and now we can plug it in and start doing some tests to see what this mic actually sounds like and if it's worth $100. Basically, the mic itself you can buy for $80, but you can get it with this boom arm for only $100. Okay guys, I'm completely freaking out. I didn't figure this out until after I filmed the rest of this video, but we're inserting this at the beginning because this is the most important feature for when you're considering buying this mic, okay? It works with a phone. If you have a smartphone that has a USB-C, you can literally just plug it into your phone, and I'm gonna plop this on this little tripod right here. And now I am literally recording with this mic into a phone. So you could have a podcast studio set up within like minutes. I mean, once you order the little $100 and you can have a video podcast set up. Like, this is ridiculous. Just to show you, I'll take off this wireless mic. You're literally hearing audio and you're getting video from an iPhone right now using the studio mic. You should be able to still adjust the gain if you needed to. That way, if it was too loud or too soft, you can still adjust that. Once you watch it back, you can dial in those audio levels to be perfect. But yeah. And then one thing I did notice is you have to unplug the mic to actually play back the audio. So you can just unplug that and we can play back our clip. $100 and you can have a video podcast set up. Like, obviously I'm doing this, super quick and fast, but you could set up a nicer looking shot. You could compose it better and, all of that jazz. But the audio and, the video is coming from an iPhone. I just had to stop the entire video to show this feature first, that you can literally use it with a phone, because that's just insane to me. Just buy one. Literally just buy one. This is incredible. How good it sounds into your iPhone. Okay, now let's go back to the rest of the video where I show you how to use it with the computer and camera setup and all that. So let's get this plugged in and see what it sounds like. It comes with a USB-C cable that you can plug into your computer. So that's what I'm gonna try first, and then we will try it in XLR. I'm officially a podcaster. This is my podcast voice. We have now switched over into the podcast microphone, which immediately engages podcast voice. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't actually make your voice sound like any different. It just sounds good. But it doesn't change your voice into a podcast voice automatically. But it'd be cool if it did. But it does make you want to, just having a mic like this on your desk, it just makes you want to be like, I'm a podcaster. And today on the show, welcome back to the podcast. We're going to be discussing. Yeah. I've got it plugged into my computer via the USB-C. And we can adjust the gain with this little knob right here. And I can see we can increase that gain or decrease it a little bit. So this is what the audio sounds like coming from the FIFINE K688T podcast mic plugged in via USB-C into my laptop. And I'm literally just recording the audio via QuickTime, where you can just create a new audio recording. I chose this mic as the source. I'm, of course, really close to the mic. This mic is going to perform best when you are about 2 to 6 inches from it, whereas if you are further away from it, this is not going to sound as good, because podcast and condenser style dynamic microphones like this are meant to be used close up. So if you're far away from it, the audio is not going to be super great. You want to be within 2 to 6 inches talking directly into the mic. That way you can get the cleanest and clearest audio possible. And now we can switch over and see if there's any differences when we plug it in via XLR instead of USB-C. And now here's what the mic sounds like plugged in via XLR into my Sony FX3 via the XLR top handle, but you could do this into some really affordable recorders. I'll throw some on screen here. You can just plug an XLR cable into this mic into one of these small recorders to get that XLR audio. But again, an even simpler way to use this mic is with the USB-C cable like we were seeing before. But is there any differences in the audio? This is how it sounds talking directly into the mic with the XLR cable. Are there any differences between this and the USB-C? I don't really notice a whole lot of differences between the XLR versus the USB sound. So I think this mic is the perfect combo, whether you have an XLR setup or you have just your computer to record into via USB. And that makes the workflow so much simpler because you could record really high quality podcasts, you can stream using this, you can do gaming using this, or just nice desk setups like I'm doing right now filming videos. A podcast mic is just that best sounding audio for scenarios like this. This mic is not meant for you to pick it up, use it, handhold it, anything like that. But anywhere where you're sitting down, talking directly into the mic, this is going to have the best sound compared to shotgun mics or wireless mics. And with this mic having USB and XLR, it makes it so versatile. That way you can get started super quick, whether you're starting a podcast or just wanting to upgrade your audio. You can get all of this for under $100, and it comes with the USB cable, so you don't even need to get an XLR cable or recorder, anything like that. You can just plug it into your computer. You can open QuickTime, click File at the top, New Audio Recording, and then just select that drop down to make sure that you're recording with the FIFINE mic. Then you can easily just sync that audio up in post, and boom, your video has excellent audio. So let's talk about some of the features on the mic itself. You've got your mute button here on the side that you can tap and untap to mute and unmute when you're using it via USB. And on the back, you've got your plug for your USB-C, you've got your XLR, and you've got two knobs, one for the gain control on the mic itself and one for a gain control on headphones so that you can monitor your audio. And of course, there's that headphone jack where you can plug in and directly monitor your audio. This mic has a really sleek design that looks modern and clean on your desk and also sounds incredible. I honestly think that the USB might be my favorite way to use this because it's so simple and it gives you a little bit more of that functionality of being able to use your headphones to listen to it, and it's got that mute button thing. But now I'm back. I was saying it was muted and you couldn't hear anything. And I think this makes starting a podcast or starting video with incredible audio, doing nice desk setups like this where that audio is crispy, even voiceovers and different things like that, it makes this more achievable and attainable for people because this is so affordable while also sounding really good and being really nice quality. It's constructed really well. This boom arm is super, super sturdy where you can just extend this out and move the mic wherever you need to. For any kind of shot, I mean, this thing is just incredible. I love that FIFINE is making some of these podcast dynamic XLR and USB microphones so affordable because a lot of people don't realize that when you want to get into getting a really nice podcast microphone, they can get really pricey really fast. I know everybody loves the Shure SM7B. That's like, everyone's dream podcast microphone. But even when you buy something like the Shure SM7B, you're not just having to get it, you're having to buy that, buy an XLR cable, buy a recorder of some kind, and you're having to get like a cloud lifter because the Shure SM7B actually has a really low noise floor. So you have to have something like that boosts the signal even to just use it and it sound really decent. So having an affordable option like this to get started and get your first dynamic microphone that will be really awesome for pretty much anything you would need to do is amazing. You should just You should check this out. It's really awesome. You can hear how great this sounds. And this has all just been some raw audio straight out of the mic. I'll also show you how it sounds, and probably what I've been doing in the rest of this video when you're hearing this microphone is putting some EQ and effects on it just to give it that final touch. And you can hear how it starts out sounding really good, but you can make it sound even better to where people would not be even able to tell that this is only a $100 podcast microphone. Because when you can do that EQ, some adjustments and effects, you can get it sounding really, really nice. So click that link in the description down below if you want to check out this mic and pick one up for yourself. Also, a huge thanks to FIFINE for sending over this little combo set for me to test out and review for you guys. They're not like telling me to say all this great stuff about it. This is just my honest opinions of the mic and me testing it out firsthand. You guys saw me unbox it and test it firsthand. I did listen to some of those audios back while I was doing those tests, and I think this mic sounds really, really nice to only be less than $100. And I definitely think that I'm going to start adding this mic into my setup when I'm doing desk setups like this, where I want really nice audio and if I'm not moving around a lot. I think I'm a fan. Plus, it just looks so fancy. And you can still, move around, do the things, but you've got that just crispy. It's podcast audio. You could even do ASMR. Probably not. That's not a thing anymore. But you could do voiceovers where people are just so engaged with your voice because it sounds like a radio voice. You should buy the FIFINE K688T. Also, FIFINE, the names of your mics. We should work on those. I just feel like these microphones just turn you into a podcaster. Am I going to start a podcast now? And if you like this video, be sure to check out this video right over here.